Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? I gotta make sure we alive and kicking over here. But we alive and kicking. Cause we took a few days off, just to let y'all catch up sometimes. Sometimes you can't have brain overload. You have to catch up. You have to sit back and really, really digest the content that's coming at you. You can't look at it. You gotta listen. You heard that recently. I'm looking at it now, but are you listening? There's a difference between looking and listening. So you have to be able to listen and digest it, pick up everything that's being said in the content so you don't get lost. So sometimes we just take a day or two off. Somebody just hit me on Instagram like, where your YouTube show at? You quit? I'm like, numbnuts. I go live like every night. What are you talking about? So without further ado, I ain't by myself tonight, as you know. So here we go. Introduce yourself to the people.
If he keep on talking shit, I knock his meat out his taco. They think I'm playing because I'm in gators and rocks. But I pop this motherfucker till it stops. So look at me.
What's going on? What's that all
about? Salute. Peace and power. I had a moment. Peace and power. Kareem Blaze Johnson, East New York's finest. Pim Workman houses, Nitro. Always repping. BK, stand up. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrades. Salute.
Love my comrade too. So, listen, you know what I called you one day, and I had got a phone. See, this is what I want to let the audience know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I told you got a phone call. I said, yo, bro, I just got a phone call. I ain't gonna put, I'm not putting nobody on blast, but I got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody says they have this paperwork on Fat Joe that he allegedly told on somebody. And I told you I ain't rocking with it. I didn't see the paperwork, I didn't see nothing, but I just told you that I didn't want to deal with that. That's not, that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Other people do that on their platform and it's good for them. But that's not what I do, because if I get paperwork and I put it out there and I can't authenticate it, then I look like a clown. You know what I'm saying? And then once I allegedly put somebody in that, rat category, I kind of got beef with them for life, especially if it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So I told you I'm not rocking with it. And you was like, yo, tell them to send you a screenshot. And I was like, yo, look, I just ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. That's just not what I do. And I've gotten a lot of people paperwork. Almost every rapper who is alleged to be a rat, snitch, whatever, I've gotten their paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about going back 11 years ago. I remember somebody sent me some Jimmy Henchman paperwork, and I'm like, nah, y'all not getting my head knocked off. I don't want nothing to do. I ain't even putting that out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's active, and I ain't doing it. So I didn't rock with it, but it hit the airwaves. It's out there, and a lot of people covered it.
But tell them how long ago they reached out to you.
Oh, it was like 3 months ago.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 3 months ago. And remember, I hit you. I was like, bro, nah, I'm not.
Right.
I kind of, they was kind of like, yo, you got first dibs if you want this. I'm coming to you. And I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when it comes to this paperwork game, and that's why me and you did a show about that. A lot of times when it comes to this paperwork, we see doctor paperwork, we see real paperwork, we see a fake paperwork. And then again, once you put people in these categories, then me as the platform has to be responsible for putting that out there. And if it's not authentic and I can't authenticate it, then I look like a clown. You know what I'm saying? And I just refuse to do that. You know what I'm saying? Other people could do that because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I do. So did you see the paperwork?
Yeah, I saw it.
And what was your thoughts when you saw the paperwork?
Like I told everybody prior when we did the conversation, when we did the video and put the content out a couple of weeks ago, it didn't look authentic to me. It looked like it was some made up shit that somebody could have made in the law library. It just certain things stood out to me that, again, if it was something that would, and I may be wrong, because again, when you're in the precinct and they making different statements, they may discard one of them because it's not saying exactly what they wanted to say in order to present it to the DA, in order for them to present that paperwork to the grand jury or utilize it, you did, to get and secure warrants, you know, for for searches and things of that nature. They may, mess it up or omit it and have to get it redone again. All type of shit happens. And that looks like something that wasn't official. It just didn't look official. I would have to really have that piece of paper in my hand to see it over a screen, right? To see it, on social media, presented the way it was presented. I mean, I could be wrong, but that shit didn't look real to me.
Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. The source who came to me is a credible source with that. The person who was trying to get me to work is a credible source. But again,
as I told you before, being in the can and being around a lot of the Latin kings and stuff, his character was questioned. And I'm telling you now, my decade was 95 to 04, 05. You dig what I'm saying? So that's a lot of space that I'm talking about. We in 2021 now, but there was always, a little stain on his name, a little shit stain was on his name. I can't, just like a whole bunch of other of these supposedly tough guy, MCs and rappers. A lot of them got some stains on their name, But again, without that official and without the individual saying, yeah, because of that information, I'm jammed. Because again, look at the time frame we dealing with. That's a lot of time. And again, like I said it before, if dudes in the can ain't making this call and saying, yo, what are y'all doing? Why y'all rocking with this? Here, this dude, this is what it is. Here's the official paperwork. Here's the transcripts. This is why I'm caught up. It gets raggedy. And I'm just not with the raggedy shit.
Yeah.
When you throw shit out there like that, all right, that's to alert people, to alarm people that some might not be 1,000. So that means spread back. But to put it and say, yo, he's officially canceled, get up out of here. We on a tightrope with that shit, because it's a lot of dudes, and I mean a lot of dudes, that fall in that line.
So with me, I've had an exchange with Fat Joe. Wasn't even anything bad. He just kind of faked the jack with me, and it made me question him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to DM me and was like, yo, I never heard of you before. And I'm like, you fucking lying. Straight up. You lying, because I done interviewed people in your crew. I even interviewed you. I just never put it out. I even interviewed you. I done interviewed people in in all your crews. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought, sometimes when people say certain shit, they kind of lose credibility, because it's like, come on, nigga. Like, not saying that I'm I'm a household name or some shit. Like, but nigga, you in the fucking lane of some shit that I started, nigga. What do you mean you never heard of me before? And you saying, and you blatantly copied Nori, and Nori blatantly told the world that he followed me. So I just thought that shit was corny. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, I was like, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what people do. Like, people like jack your whole shit and be like, I ain't know you was doing that.
Right. But then again, they got to do it, because this is what happens when they sit in these spaces. And spaces. I told everyone before, if you are the authentic one, if you are real, but these check writers are believing that this dude is real, he got to keep that persona up.
Mm-hmm.
He got to keep that false image up in their eyes, because they paying him to be the credible man. Yeah. This is my guy. And they bring me around and they see how them dudes at ease when I'm coming through. Then them Euros like, oh no, he's the dude. And immediately they get, they get humbled. And now we're in the spot where, look, these dudes is knocking on 50 years. Oh, and they bars ain't up, and the kids is not biting. So any opportunity for them to make some type of bread, they're gonna try to secure that shit. Remember, there ain't no 401ks with this shit here. So once you out of there, you out of there. So they gonna try their damnedest to hold on their spot, whether they gotta snitch, whether they gotta send bots at you, whether they gotta try to discredit you or make you obsolete in the eyes of everybody else. Because they trying to secure their next 20 years. They're not trying to be an old dad with no bread. So they trying to make sure they get it during this time and maintain it before the facade is over. So this is what happens, and the energy gets into a place where all truth have to be revealed. So now that the paperwork is coming, now that dudes is coming home and spitting fire and getting their own platforms and telling dudes the truth, or it get real nasty. That's why I said when we speak on it and we dealing with it in this space, our audience deals with truth. They come to us to make sure that they getting actual facts, not only that they can learn from, but they can spit back and feel comfortable spitting it back because they heard it from us. That's why I said be mindful of it. When you first told, because I seen people make fake paperwork. I've literally seen it. So now this shit is questionable as far as the paper, not the charge of what he did, not what people are saying, but that particular paper and the run with it, the way they did, because again, it's social media. Everybody trying to knock everybody off their square.
Yep.
I don't want to insert ourselves into saying that this is actually fact, that he's a rat, that he told, and we're going to use that paperwork, right, to make that decision.
Yeah, not that. Not listen. So again, I would really I will go on a limb and say that, okay, if he did tell,
oh, he out of here.
No, look, but let's not even go there. If he did tell,
right,
we can't determine that he told off that. I can't jack that. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're gonna need a little bit more work. We're going to need a little bit more, because people keep talking docket numbers and y'all don't even be knowing what the fuck y'all talking about.
Yeah, but even when we speaking of that, that's not a transcript.
Exactly.
That's a police statement.
So when niggas say docket numbers, that you're not getting a docket number. Docket number is court shit.
That's court.
Yeah, but
shit.
People say, where's the docket number? But you don't know what y'all talking about.
But that's court's transcripts. That's totally different from that. And that right there, again, that's like dry snitching. Because you did it in the precinct, but you didn't do it in the court of law. That's all that paperwork is saying. That he told a police agency. Which again, that's ratting in itself. But if that paper is not official, how foolish are we all going to look? Did he testify in trial? Again, did he go to the grand jury? And did they utilize all that to get this man convicted? That's two different things. It's still telling, it's still ratting. But that right there is some precinct shit. That right there is some hot lamp shit. Hawaii 5-0, they got him in the room, his fat ass is sweating, and they offer, they tell him, calm down, Joey.
Yeah.
Sarge,
Joseph,
go get him some Vienna sausages. Calm down, Joey. We just want your statement here. You're not in any trouble just yet. That's one of them shits.
So
now when he go in the courtroom suited with the motherfucking tie and all that, and he pointing and shit.
Obviously, he didn't do that. So let me ask you something. This is a very important question. We got 1,000 people in the building on 200 likes. Could y'all get them likes up, please? Get them likes up. Where is this whole paperwork, snitch, ratchet? Where does this fit in hip hop? Where does it fit? I'm starting to get a little confused.
It fits because, again, the culture came from the street. Right? We don't dispute that. Okay. It came from us, our vibration, and birthed and grown from the streets. It wasn't reality, gangster rap base. But again, when we looking at it and we looking at Mel and we looking at the consciousness, we looking at the awareness and how woke he was in them verses, right? Broken glass everywhere, right? Till one day you was found hung dead in your cell. Look, this is authentic. It's conscious and it's aware. So it's street. Once other elements came in and we solidified that hip hop was going to be the voice for us in our generation, it's always going to go back to the street. So when you speak in that, when you coming from a perspective that you're an MC or rapper, and you're not commercial, you're not coming with no theme, you're not coming with no jokey, you're not gimmicky, you coming from a space of street and reality, snitching is in that mix. It's in that mix, so you are held to a different standard than, say, if Will Smith told. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different ball game.
Will Smith, yeah.
Right. It's a different ball game when you saying Fat Joe. Right? When you talking about somebody who, give me your motherfucking loot, Poppy. Come on. When you talking gangster shit and you
fat gangster,
and you and Pawned and y'all running and it's the street and we this and we that and we getting this bread and we send bread up north and all that. It's a whole different scale when somebody says, this is what y'all man did in the precinct. You can't take away from that. Nah, B, no. You gotta sit in the pocket with, and you did a bid. We're not talking about nobody who don't know. You did a Fed bid.
Facts. So this is another question that I wanted to know. Say said individual told when he was 10 years old. Somebody stole his bike and he told, then he went on to be a street dude, gangster. Could that be held against him, what he did when he was 10?
I don't know. Now you talking a child.
But it come out though.
You talking a child whose processing might not have even begun at that time. Again, children only know what they get. They only receive information from. Now I've seen dudes who literally came from 2 custodies and had no other choice but to be street. So now when they coming through the door, they 10, they 11, they stealing bikes, they doing all that, and they know for a fact when they get in the precinct, they don't tell. It's something that's in them. But if you're talking about an average 10-year-old who family may be in the mix and they do get caught up, if they don't know, that's a kid.
Reason why I'm asking that is because it seemed like, and people could say it's a dumb question, but fuck y'all. I'm saying what I'm saying for a fucking reason. Paperwork don't go away.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so now if you somebody who somebody stole your bike when you was 10 and you told, and then you
Right.
turn around to be this murder, death killer after police, that paperwork could come out. Hold on, but you told that they stole your bike, and some people will hold you accountable and call you a rat.
Right, like they did with Shorty.
This is the point I'm making.
Yeah, like they did with Shorty. But what, again, we don't know what turned you to the street. Maybe that incident right there turned him to the street.
Yeah.
And now he is aware of what goes on with that and the supposed codes and all that. I've seen it. I've seen square dudes in the P now. Stockbrokers. You dig what I'm saying? Electricians, all type of dudes. They knew nothing about the street. So there's no telling what they did up until, all that time up until they caught that big. And now, since they're aware of certain things, they hold themselves different. But they might have told when they was 15, 16, 19.
I know this kid named Eric Dudley. Eric, if you watching this, fuck that, my nigga. I wrote on a piece of paper in fucking fourth or fifth grade, they was doing a play in the front of the classroom. And I wrote on a piece of paper and handed it to Eric, that play could suck a dick. That's what I wrote. I was, delinquent kid. I wrote, yo, that play could suck a dick. The assistant principal walked in the room and Eric Dudley handed the fucking piece of paper to the assistant principal. Assistant principal opened the paper and did like this to me. I'm like, yo, this nigga just fucking told on me. So look. I'm in the assistant principal office and he's sitting there saying, yo.
Oh my goodness.
What is eat a dick? Now I'm talking about this is, this like fifth grade. We talk about
86, 87.
Yeah, a little bit later than that. Yeah, like 87. I'm like, yo, this nigga just dimed on me. So he's my friend on Facebook and everything now, but I'll never fucking forget that this nigga told on me. Yo, Eric, if you watching this, fuck you, nigga, cause we Facebook friends and everything.
Did you get suspended?
Hell yeah, I got suspended. I wrote on a piece of paper that play could eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? Cause so that shit was
that your man prior to that? Did y'all do any mischievous shit prior to that?
Yo, we in the same class. Why I gave him the paper. I gave him the paper for the reason. So Eric, that was some sucker shit. Matter of fact, I'm about to tag him in this shit because, that was just some sucker shit. I got suspended. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. That shit was a long time ago.
Well, what does he do now?
I don't know what that nigga do. I don't even know. Matter of fact, hold on, let me go find his shit now. I don't know what that nigga do. But I know he fucking told on me. And it was, them fucking principals. You got fucking punk ass principals, and then you got them principals. Remember back in the day, some of the principals used to walk around with their sleeves rolled up.
Yeah.
Fucking, man, I'll fucking punch him, man. But I'm just saying, the shit was bullshit.
Okay.
So I will never forget that. What the fuck you hand him the paper for? Why you gave him the paper? You gonna read it and then give it to him? Because back in the days, right? When the principals used to walk in the room, shit just get quiet. Everybody be like this with their hands on the desk and shit. Me, I was like, look, fuck you. I don't fold my hands any other time. Yo, this nigga handed the nigga the fucking paper. Matter of fact, let me look this nigga up real quick, man. Hold on, man.
All right.
Keep building though. But that was some sucker shit. That right there.
No doubt. But this dude wasn't 10 years old.
Facts. Okay. Let me go to Facebook.
And from the paperwork, shit, he was already on, right?
Yeah, facts.
He was already on. He was already spitting that hot shit, right? Watch the Sound and all that shit with Booper and all, right? Right? And that other kid, what was the other dark-skinned kid?
Let this fucking nigga go, man.
Yo, leave Dud alone, man.
I'm unfriending this nigga, man. Hold on, man. Give me this nigga. I just thought about this shit.
You should have known that with his last name like that.
Well, what's Dudley?
Come on, man. Dudley.
I know niggas named Dudley. They all right.
Huh?
I know niggas named Dudley. That's all right. But all right. We can't be fucking friends, man. Nah, hold on, man. Watch this shit, man. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
Nah, this nigga's out of here, man. Nigga's out of here, man. Fuck that, nigga. You told on me. I just thought about that shit, man. Fuck that. You out of here, nigga.
Oh, my
You out of here, nigga. I just thought about that shit, man. That nigga fucking told on me, man. That shit got me in trouble, man.
Oh, my goodness.
I was a fucking, you know.
So that shit was grown ass man with a hat right now, man. That's yo.
Nah, fuck that. That nigga, he got that dumbass hat on. That fucking nigga told on me. Gave that fucking shit to the goddamn assistant principal, and that shit got me jammed up. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, all right, but now look. All right, let's say
it's tied to it. Well, my thing is, if we're gonna hold especially him, if we're gonna hold him to a certain standard, we got a lot of dudes we need to be holding to.
Well, before we go there, if he, let's say he is a rat. Let's say he is a rat. So let's say the paperwork is official. Let's say the paperwork is official. Let's say the nigga did that shit.
Okay.
What does this do for his legacy?
Oh, this shit squelches it. His legacy is shit.
So you ain't leaning back no more.
I never leaned back from the get-go.
I knew you was gonna say that shit.
I didn't. It was so many other joints, so many other songs that from him that I felt, whoa, man, lean back wasn't one of them. That just wasn't one of them.
Wow.
That just wasn't one of them. It was. I mean, it did what it did, but
they try to say brother. That ain't no fucking brother polite in my chat room. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't no.
I wasn't a fan of it like that, man. Not for him. For Remy, I thought that was incredible. I really wasn't feeling her.
My favorite Fat Joe record is You Scared to Death, Misery, Love Company, the Mad Rapper with Nori doing the hook. I love that. I love
like I said, he got a lot of joints,
he got a lot of records. So
a lot of records.
So you get rid of his whole catalog if he a rat?
Yeah, you out of here because you lied. You made me believe you were somebody you not. And so now I gotta say that shit ain't authentic. That ain't really you. You must be really Joey Cartagena, the chubby kid.
So you don't listen to T.I. neither?
No.
He was on the stand.
Yeah, I don't fuck with T.I. Nope. And he got some shit too that again, when we spoke on him, some shit that I was like, yeah, that shit is fire. I don't fuck with him.
You don't listen to Ross neither?
Nope, that's why I never fucked with him.
Nah, I can't at all. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Ross make dope music, man.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Why you don't like Rick Ross?
No, I don't. Use a CO. And I got COs in my family, but you lied.
Okay.
And you trying to act like that shit don't matter. How the fuck you go from CO to selling 100 bricks and I'm supposed to believe you? I don't believe that shit.
Yo, when you a CEO, you take an oath, right? And you got to go through the class and all that, I think?
All law enforcement take some type of oath. But that don't mean they don't get busy.
Yeah, that's true, because some CEOs...
No, because I knew someone on the island that got busy, that was slinging on the island, that'll knuckle up, take off their uniform, and give you 5 and not tell. You know what I'm saying? I knew some official tissue men and women.
So
quite a few of them held the kid down on, and let me bust that razor a couple of times,
A word?
Yeah, you got some that's
so
official,
what if Ross was giving it up like that?
He wasn't. Because he didn't even acknowledge that he did it.
That's
They caught him in a lie. He didn't even acknowledge. They tried to act like he wasn't doing it. And he might not have took the job, but you went through the academy. You had the thought to do it.
So you don't listen to R. Kelly neither?
I listened. It was a song today while I was in the laundry. They was playing slow jams. They was playing Avant. They was playing Tory. Not Tory Lane. Trey Songz. And they had R. Kelly on. And when I was listening to that song, I said, "Oh shit!"
They got me jamming.
Nah, I'm listening like, nah, son, that shit is creepy when you listen to it. And this was off a 12 play. Talking about nobody has to know and all this other shit is yo.
He was throwing his darts the whole time.
He was throwing his darts from 12 play.
I mean, AJ Nothing But a Number. He wrote AJ Nothing But a Number.
Yeah, but even before that. Yo, you listen to his shit and it's like creepy now. I'm like, damn, Cal. And that was again, hands down, the shit he was penning. I was like, yo, that's my dude. I was feeling that shit. And now you look at it, you be like, hold up. That was to a preteen.
So you ain't icky. So you ain't icky blicky with the sticky, huh? You 6ix9ine is a dub too. You don't listen to 6ix9ine.
Nope.
So no matter how big your career is,
yeah,
if you found to be a rat after that, they just get no play in your ride.
If they are again of a particular type of artist, if you spitting that street shit, if you spitting gang, if you spitting that stick 'em up shit, if you spitting that street life, and that's how you came through the door, that was your image, that was you uphold. These are the dudes you ran around. Nah, B, I ain't jacking that. It's different if somebody is conscious and they tell. It's different if somebody's a clown, jokester, and they tell. That shit is different. Cause they already in that field. You's a clown anyway. So when the pressure on, you're gonna tell. But don't be a solid stand-up dude and you tell. Nah, I ain't jacking that. All that shit you said before was fake. Don't be a stand-up dude and you busting your hammer and you got on the dress. Nah, nigga, that's who you are. You been wearing bloomers. I can't jack your music no more. Turn that shit off. He lying.
Yeah.
It's like Sammy the Bull. Same shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, ain't nobody scared of you. You caught 19 bodies and shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. You told. You ain't stand tall on that. You ain't tough like that. Nobody believe you.
So okay. So let's say like so why do people still rock with T.I.? Why the industry didn't really turn their back on him?
Again, we in a weird space now. Dudes seen him get into the bag, and again they excuse it. But is he in the same circles? See, that's what we gotta really do. Do he go right back to Buckhead? Do he be up in the hood? Do he still go to the trap?
I mean, why would he though? Why would he though? Huh? Why would he though?
Nas was just in Queensbridge.
And look how that night ended.
I'm saying they, it's not the fact that you sit down and do, but yo, come on, son. These dudes a lot of them don't even go back. And I guarantee you, he can't stand tall around the same type of individuals who still in it and held themselves to a certain degree. Irregardless of they didn't mature or not, or whatever the circumstances is. He can't stand tall with none of them day ones. I know for a fact one of my day ones is a rat, and he could never stand in the space with me.
Got you. So what if you was in Fat Joe's shoes right now, would you just let it play out?
Nah, I would have said a statement that night.
No,
that
but he said, but
get on that.
He threw a dart. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Maybe
Nah, that ain't no. I'm not talking about no dart. I'm coming to Doggie Diamonds, no filter.
Yeah, right.
I'm going somewhere. Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm going live on IG. I'm going to make sure that people know that that's not official. The longer it takes, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, because they say the uncontested lie starts to look like the truth. So even if it is a lie,
Right. Look at the conscious dude. I don't jack what he's doing. I think he's stupid because he's not speaking. He's not articulate. He's clowning himself, and they're gonna fry him. but he's coming through.
Yeah.
He's leaving the people who rock with him with a doubt, and they still rocking and they still donating and they still feeding him. You dig what I'm saying? You can't let that spiral out, especially if you Fat Joe. A lot of dudes don't like him to begin with.
Yeah, he's already. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a real funny type of vibe that a lot of dudes don't like him like that. So you gotta jump on that. He was supposed to jump on that.
Yo, yeah, it's a lot of. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a lot of people who told in this game.
Hell yeah.
No, but it's a lot, and it always be, you know who it be who told? It always be the dudes who advocating, not telling, and I'm for the streets and all that, and I'd be like, oh my God, if y'all only knew. You know what I'm saying? So again,
funny shit is none of the women told.
Yeah, you're right. All the women still tall.
All
the women did their time.
Did their time, took it, and kept it moving.
So
all of them.
So okay, now we in a situation to where 2021. Nobody really give a fuck about who's snitching or not anymore. Who's still upholding that you a rat?
Dudes in the can.
That's it, right?
That's it. That's it. And a certain amount of the youngins. A certain amount of the youngins they not studying that shit at all. Your shit is questionable. They gonna see you. They gonna see you. You ain't gonna be around them. But that middle age shit, yeah. Dudes done got soft around they blood ticker, man. Dudes done got real soft for that.
But for the record,
go out there and they'll kill Joe Smo, and they go out there and they'll put bullets in all these other dudes. But if they dude is getting to the bag or something, they let the shit rock, man. It's very weird right now. But I know you ain't gonna be behind the wall with that shit.
But even in the same conversation, why isn't Jim Jones questioned like by the industry? I mean, Wack and 6ix9ine did it, but it seemed like everybody else just be like, why isn't he questioned?
Because again, nobody really produced nothing. Nobody really interviewed him, hard body. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really pressed it.
Why though?
Better question is, why is he who he is? Why the fuck y'all let him blow up? Like, what the fuck did he contribute, really, to the game, other than the perm?
No. Talk about the nigga hairstyle.
I'm serious. The shit was, again, little swag, it was flying up, but I'm serious. Certain people were inserted into the culture and blew crazy, and nobody really questioned why. You dig what I'm saying? He really got, he came in under Cam and surpassed him as far as notoriety and all that. Cam kind of fell back.
I agree with that.
You understand what I'm saying? They put him like everything was Jones. All of a sudden, just Jones. Like, I really couldn't spit. Wasn't writing none of the shit. But again, it was a weird time.
See, the reason why I'm saying this to you, because I'm confused how dudes move the goalpost on who's a rat, who's a snitch, and then who they be like, but that's my man though. Because at one point, we was in a situation, in the streets was, that could be your man, but then when it's found out that he told or could have told or whatever, that just wasn't your man no more.
Right, he moved away.
Yeah, it was. He removed himself. Yeah. Now it's like, he told or he could have told or whatever, but we ain't even gonna talk. We ain't bringing that up. And it's like, nah, hold on.
Again, because it became beneficial to the ones who was doing it, and again, when people excuse certain behaviors, they see that little twinkle in that ass of their own.
Facts. Yeah.
And they know if they may be faced with some shit that they would do the same thing. And then again, you witness the individuals who didn't tell and who held it down. And them punishments is severe.
Yeah, like
them shits be crazy.
BG didn't tell, and they gave him some old.
You see how they
wild time, yeah.
You see how they do, and a lot of people be like, yo, I ain't stunting that. I don't want no parts of that, but I'll play the game. I'll take this money. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the dime wifey that I never had to put seeds. I want all of that, but I don't want that other part, right? All that. It's finna be a breeze. They don't want no parts of that part. So it gets funny style. And, you know, I'm not studying it. Again, I played a different game in the street where, yo, we all in. Ain't nobody tell on nobody. We all rock that.
So we could go.
You know, it's different.
So we could go on record, you and I both, and say that we not jacking the Fat Joe paperwork. I ain't jacking it. Not as yet.
If I'm wrong later on, I look at him sideways. You know, but I'm not gonna run with that. And where's the rest?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of it?
So you would know. I can't front like I'm a rest man, and I know. How many pages do that consist of sometimes?
Oh shit. It depends, man. Y'all watch First 48 and all that shit. That shit could be about 6-7 pages. It depends on what it is. It depends on what it is. It depends on who writing it as well, and how extensive it is. Look, let me tell you something. Before I went down, right? It was 9 of us. 9 of us. All stick-up kids, all gunners. You know, this is who that dude had around him, and didn't utilize it. Official dudes, all of us. All right. 2 got knocked. Subsequently, me and my Cody got knocked. We runs into these dudes. Found out they told on each other that night in the precinct.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? This one, they played the bullshit on you. Man said this, word. I'm like, damn, y'all well seasoned. These dudes that just said came home. They're well seasoned.
Y'all fell for the
whatever reason they folded this night. I'm looking at the paperwork. Just from the precinct. It was 4 pages, and it was only one story from one of them. So, you know, it gets extensive, especially, but they went on a spree that night. So there's a lot of shit they was writing, you know, but still would be more than just that. It would be more than just that. There was and that's coming from, again, that's a precinct or some type of agency, right? Whatever the hell that shit is, but it was right there. If you got that, you should have the rest of the discovery.
Somebody in the chat room just said it's called discovery. I'm in tongue.
Yeah. Somebody would have the rest of that discovery. That's part of that. So if he had that, where's the rest of the discovery?
So is there any way that the public could obtain that paperwork? No, right?
No, not that paperwork. The public could get anything that is transcripted. And transcripted means anything that's in court. Anything that's in court, freedom of information, that's transcripted. You can get discovery, but it is so difficult because, again, I told y'all before, a lot of people throw that shit away. A lot of people throw discovery away because they just not into it right here. Now, if you're a career criminal, you done been up north 4 or 5 times. You the super legal dude. You don't never cop out. You fight every case, and you've been doing this shit since DFY. You probably got all your discovery minutes from every case. You know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of dudes don't keep that, man. A lot of dudes get rid of that shit.
So I
can go look in my appeal paperwork right now, and I won't have no discovery minutes in there like that. You know?
Well, my thing was, if in the paperwork that I read, he was implicating Pistol Pete and Charlie Rock and some shit. Why they didn't go to jail for the shit that they that he was alleging that they did? That's what I'm saying too. Why didn't they
And
go?
why they ain't saying nothing?
Yeah, they got to talk too.
Again, we're not talking about no slow leak.
Yeah.
He's not a slow leak. I seen him on the island. I've been around him. He ain't no slow leak at all. He would have no problem saying, yo, yeah, that dude is a rat, punk ass. He would have no problem doing that. So we'll see if in the coming weeks he says something about it.
Shit, you ain't got weeks, man. This shit now. Like we in the
nah,
now.
they because they would have did it. Why? Your phone been ringing?
Nah, my phone ain't ringing.
That's what I'm saying. That means that this shit is going to, is going to move at a different pace right now. Because look, we 2 nights in, 3 nights in.
Nah, it ain't 2 nights in. I think this is it's the second night. Yeah, it happened
it's
yesterday.
It's the second night, right?
Yeah.
Somebody should have been ringing your phone.
Yeah.
Somebody should have been ringing your phone. Because they're not gonna fuck with the rest of them dudes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're gonna stay in this pocket.
I know Pete personally. I know.
Right. They're gonna stay in this pocket. They're gonna be. It's only between 3 of y'all that's gonna get the exclusive on this. They're not going to Meathead. They're not going to the Dope Fiend. They're not going to none of them other platforms unless they get the bag for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they may end up on Breakfast Club or one of them shits.
Nah, they ain't going. I don't think those platforms cover this type of nigga shit.
We talking about Fat Joe.
Yeah, but if he's if all right, I don't want to say he is, but if he's a snitch, say he is, right?
Right.
What is that? I don't see how that's gonna affect the industry. I really don't. I think niggas still gonna be his friend.
Nah, hell no.
Again,
man. You are right because again, the industry doesn't move in a sphere where we move. They just don't. Anytime they move, they got protection. Mad police, mad executive. It's just it's very, very weird. You don't see a bunch of us nowhere. Facts. Unless they doing something in
SOBs
Coney
or
Island,
yeah,
or the shit in Wingate. You may run it, but it's rare that I'm out
Betsy
in the town.
Head Park and shit.
Right, Betsy Head Park, right? Then you're gonna see everybody, yo, son, or when they do something for Sean Price, then you bringing the wolves out. You seeing the low lives, you seeing the D-Sebs, you seeing dudes used to run with in the square and the quarters, but them dudes not gonna be there. They're not comfortable in that space for shit like this. So you're right. They may still embrace him and don't worry about it, Joey. We got another bag for you. Come on, they'll push him in another space. He might start selling shoes or some shit. Put his name on a pair of what's some Earth shoes, them shit, the new shit that they wearing now, ugly sandals and all that. They'll give him a bag somewhere.
But again, I do want to go on record and say the paperwork don't look real to me. I'm going to I'm gonna do a little bit more investigation. So moving along,
yes.
To the next subject.
Okay.
So I spoke to Nori when the whole Wu-Tang affiliates and Nori thing, went out of control a little bit. Nori actually told me what he meant. But again, I'm not a mouth monitor. He told me what he meant, and what he said was taken out of context. My thing was this.
When I saw the clip, when I saw the initial clip, when I saw Shaheem, because it was chopped, so I didn't hear the apology shit. Like whatever context that he was talking about, it was somebody had to apologize for something, so they had to apologize to all of them.
That's Joe Budden.
Right? Okay. See, like I said, I didn't see it, but I get where these dudes is coming from. The other dudes, I don't get where Shaheem is coming from. I'm not even jacking that shit right there. Like, get the fuck out of here. Not no disrespect, but nah, come on. I've seen Ninth. I seen Dom. I seen a lot of dudes with the video, so I get that. And the terminology was off because again, nobody, especially if you're not in that space at that time, and know the growth and the work that those individuals put in. Because again, I told you, in that space is very, very funny style. You got a lot of dudes who were real solid, who was putting in work behind the bars and in the streets that was in that mix, but really wasn't recognized for being in there. So to tarnish these dudes who are grown men now, you're not talking about no 19, 20-year-old dudes. You're talking about grown men with kids, some with grandkids, and the terminology to say that they were flunkies.
But if you watch the clip in its full entirety, that's not the context it was put in, though. That's not the context it was put in, because again, so when he said it, when you chop it and you put again, but see,
look real crazy.
Yeah, but see, me knowing media and knowing this chop game, you understand what I'm saying? You can see that how people would be upset, but then all you had to do was just go back and watch it in its entirety, and you can see.
So I didn't get it. So tell me, hit me to what happened.
So what he was saying was when Joe Budden got snuffed by, I know, you know what I'm saying, I know the dude who did it, but he never really spoke on it, so I don't put his name out there.
Right.
When he got snuffed, they said that Joe Budden was apologizing to everybody, Wu-Tang, the dudes who mopped the floor, anybody that he thought was Wu-Tang, he was apologizing. The flunkies, Shaheem, but they never said Shaheem was a flunky. And for the record, EFN is the homie, but Nori never said Shaheem's name. EFN said his name.
Right.
But they got mad at Nori. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's his platform.
That's actually EFN platform, but that's a whole nother story. It's EFN platform just as much as it is Nori.
Yeah,
right.
But
the point I'm making is that
he's the name.
But then again, if you say something,
if I come on here and say something crazy, they're gonna say Doggie Diamonds, man. They're gonna say yo, dog. They're gonna say
me. Now they're gonna blame me because it's but the point that I'm making, the point that I'm making is that I had to explain to him what flunky means. He didn't get what a flunky is. He thought a flunky was just somebody that's just around who didn't make it to mainstream and all that shit. And I was like, nah. Flunky is a piece of shit that just, roll a weed, buy the weed with your money, go get the Dutchess, go to the store. Yo, I want one water. And you gonna go 10 blocks down to bring me one water. You're a flunky.
But can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
And the way EFN has said it, have you ever been around the Wu? Like, I mean, really?
Yes,
like around, do they have a lot of doges and flunkies around them?
Absolutely.
Okay then. We're not even gonna play.
But
a lot of doges around them, a lot of funkies, and no disrespect to the pink toes, but they are heavy fans of Wu. And
they be having a lot of white boys around them too.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a lot of them dudes, and they just around them to hit them big chubby white chicks.
All right, no. Let me tell the story. Let me story time now. So Raekwon is in the studio working on his Immobilarity album. Me, I always walked around with this beat tape. Always walk around with a tape full of beats. Always. This particular night, we cruising around. I forgot who stole a mom's car, but we in the stolen mother's car. Oh, my cousin Poe stole his. No, sorry, Aunt Gwen.
Come on, man, what you doing?
Yeah, but man, this is a long time ago. Aunt Gwen, we used to steal a car, right? But my cousin Poe stole Aunt Gwen's car. And we cruising around. So we riding around. So we see Bone, who was when Raekwon say, "Peace, Keon, let's get our rhyme on." That's Bone from the hood. Bone just left us. So we see him riding. He like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio and get up with Ray. So we like, word. So I'm like, yo, I don't got this tape. So I'm sitting there like, I don't got this tape. But we go anyway. Go to the studio, and he's working on this Immobilarity album. In the studio, Shaheem was there. That's the homie. Master Killer was there. And there was some other white boys that they demeanor, Colin, bothered me a little bit because they had wigger on them. And I don't like that. If you white, just be white. You understand what I'm saying? But don't try to have the language. It just bothered me a little bit. But I was just in the cut. So I remember, I forgot what record Raekwon was playing, but Immobilarity album wasn't well received. Let's just say that. It wasn't a well received album.
I'm telling you.
So now look.
It wasn't all that.
Listen, so he was playing a particular record. And me, when it comes to music, I'm an asshole because I'm very, 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 very critical. And if the shit is not dope, I ain't gonna tell you it's dope. I'm just be real. So I remember him playing a song. He's working on something. And Power was there too. And I remember him playing the record, and the white boys, you know, they don't got no rhythm. They can't bop, so they was just there. And I'm sitting there looking like, yo, this shit ain't dope. But everybody in there bopping their head crazy. And I'm like, yo, this shit ain't dope. I'm just saying to myself, yo, this shit ain't dope. This ain't Purple Tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Purple Tape. So that's what made me realize that in the studio sometimes people will have a flunky environment because the flunkies also don't get to hold you accountable for when that shit is trash. You understand what I'm saying? See, certain niggas gonna come in and be like, nah, we ain't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't dope. But the white boys, and I don't know, that shit bothered me.
Just imagine going out of town with them.
Yeah.
Just imagine what's coming through the hotels. I'm telling you, it's a funny space. It's a funny space. It ain't all gangster. It ain't no dimes and all that. No.
But look though.
And everybody around them is not the tough dude. It's just not.
But let me take it somewhere else. And shout out to hold on, let me get homie name because I gotta rep him right. Because he posed a question to me on Twitter that was the realest shit. So this is really his question, and I'm not going to pass it off like it's mine. He posed a question to me that was so real to me. Hold on.
Now again, the affiliates that was mentioned were fire. They were fire. So I understand that, but
damn,
to get triggered by that. No, I don't know, man.
God damn it.
I don't know.
I don't know if I could.
I will say though, I can't front. I did meet Janet Jackson and struck up a great friendship with her because of that.
Well, all right now to the beat. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta find homie name because it would be doing a disservice if I can't.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, fine. He hit you on Twitter earlier.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think his name is Cash A&R. Is it Cash A&R? He has a private. His thing is private. If it's Cash,
private.
It's private. No, but he actually said a legitimate question to me that made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense. Let me see. I'm just gonna scroll down because I ain't got all day.
Did you retweet it or?
Oh, okay. Yep. No. All right. So it is. His name is Jersey Block A&R Cash 1NJ. And he said to me, now listen y'all, this is very valid. He said to me about people being in uproar over what Nori and EFN allegedly said or misinterpret. He said, my thing is, U-Guard went on Vlad and blatantly called all of them whack, and I didn't see much of a response. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of deep.
They're not fucking with you.
But my thing is this though, bro.
I'm serious. I'm serious. And I'm not just saying that because you know our history. You will hit one of them in their mouth.
Nah, but
straight
listen,
up. They're not going to deal with him the same way they would deal with other situations like that. They just don't. They just don't. They just handle him different.
But he blatantly said they was whack. He did say that though.
But he is who he is. That's just like any of them saying that. That's any of that first 9, any of that first 10. They can say whatever they want because that is them. They are the chambers. That's the chamber.
Mm.
If Ray say one of them is whack, what you gonna do? Ray is the chamber. These are the integral parts of it. Any of them.
So all right.
Any of them can say any of that stuff
okay.
Because again, that's who they are. They solid.
Okay, I hear that. So if one of your own, if your pop say you pussy,
yeah,
I can't think you pussy and call you pussy.
My pops.
Well, if somebody that's your OG say, yo,
right,
he's a bitch. Where I'm
that's
getting it.
That's for me and him to hash that out. Right? You can't say, oh shit. Nah, because you don't know the history. You don't know me the way he does. I may have folded on him a couple of times. in some real critical shit.
Yeah,
he might have passed me the burner and I froze. Anything. He can make that call. But you from the outside, you can't do that.
Nah, but at the same time, they never was whack though. But they never was whack though.
They never were.
That's
why you don't hear that from that chamber.
But you did hear it from the chamber though.
But,
one of the main members said they whack.
Again, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've been around them for years. I never, ever seen any of them handle him any way, but respectfully, even in disagreements. And again, you know, a couple of them told me they always knew when I was coming through because he would say certain things. He would get in a fit. It would be an argument, be a disagreement, and then I pop up. So that's why I was received a certain way.
Got you.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They knew, okay, they can almost count. I'm going to be popping up because that's what, that became a behavior. That became a habit. But again, I never seen that. I never seen any of them handle him in any other way other than respectfully. That's why, again, I wasn't feeling that whole first season and all. We spoke about that. You don't insert him in that for whatever reason. I thought it was bullshit. Because, again, I met them before any of that shit.
But do you do you understand how critical is and like I said, I'm gonna talk to I rock with a bunch of them. I could talk to a bunch of them and they have to know how critical him saying that was though, because that set the precedent of were they really dope?
They would again.
They was. No, I'm not saying don't get it twisted. They was. But him saying that they was whack.
Artistry has nothing to do with personality. Because again, some of your dopest artists are cornballs. And then you got some real official dudes, but their artistry is kind of suspect.
I could go on record, and I'll go on record right now, and you think about Elmo's interview all of them anyway.
Right.
I got interviews with Prodigal Son from Sons of Man, Killer Army, Killer Priest,
right,
Shabazz the Disciple,
right,
Fourth Disciple,
right,
True Master,
right.
Has made
any of that shit that you just made
has made some of the dopest fucking music ever.
Ever. That's why, again, when we having these conversations, I don't insert Wu in it because I'm biased, because I know.
Even Wu Syndicate, Where Was Heaven is my joint.
Even Wu Syndicate, any of that any of that is light years ahead of mad shit that came out in the industry. Light years ahead of
But
it.
look at even shout out to Shine. But even the it was detrimental for him to say they was whack though.
But But it wasn't.
But why he say it then?
Yo, that's another story.
That's what I'm saying. Like when he just say. So my thing was I think they should have gave him some venom. If y'all gonna go hard in this situation against Nori and EFN, that meant he sat in front of the fucking devil and said y'all niggas was whack.
Again, I think it'll turn. I do believe that shit will turn into something else, and I don't advise them to do it.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just.
You can't move the goalpost though, bro.
I'm not moving the goalpost, but I'm not
talking about you. I'm talking about them.
Right. Well, yeah, they can't move it. I mean, but sometimes
it's good to move that post, right, for your own good.
Sometimes the yardage get extended depending on the referee. Right, wherever he plays that ball, because again, you know, I just and again, he was around those affiliates a lot in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's again, he was just he's a different breed when it comes to that whole clan shit. Son was in the street, hard body, man. He lived that. He lived that shit for real. So again, they're going, I don't know. And he put a lot of bread in a lot of them dudes' hands that were, affiliates, and he handled them a certain way. They handled him a certain way, and I don't know why he went there with it. I couldn't tell you that because I haven't been in this mix for a long time. But if he called them whack, that's heavy.
Well, now look. Now let me give y'all one, right? My name has been mentioned on Drink Champs probably like 5 times.
Right.
Every time my name is mentioned, I'm using that promo. Right.
Right.
So the first time I believe it was mentioned, it was a conversation with Cormega. Cormega and them, and Cormega was like, nah, Doggie Diamonds is a real street nigga. Like I said, Cormega, again, that street nigga shit, I don't need validation. But, it do come out of certain people's mouth because they know me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, the last one with Dame Grease, what Dame Grease said wasn't right and exact, but I didn't care though. It don't hurt me. Because when I asked him, and he was like, Max was like, yo, nah, Grease don't got nothing to do with this and all. None of that shit is true. Because if you watch the Come Up DVD interview, you could see me ask Grease a question and he answered. But I'm not going to be on here like, Dame Grease is a liar. Did he just say Doggie Diamonds? I'll take it. See, because I think different, right? Even though what he said is not right and exact. With Dame Grease, what he said is not right and exact at all. Because y'all can watch the Come Up DVD on my channel right now and watch when I turn to Grease and ask him a question. He answered. Max never said, nah, Grease ain't got nothing to do with this. That never happened. You could watch the interview for yourself. But my thing is, and what I try to tell people, whenever your name is mentioned, don't always get mad. Your name got mentioned in a situation where, hold on, niggas thinking about me. Now listen to the context. But listen to the context of what is being said. If you going off a clip, I could be like, yo, right now, man, I know this dude that used to smack the hell out of chicks. Then they could take something that I said earlier and put smack the hell out of chicks, and now it said Doggie Diamonds said he smacked the hell out of chicks. That's what this editing game is.
Yeah.
So you really have to. You got to do the knowledge, man. Listen, if you the guard, you got to do the knowledge, man. That's just it.
But I'm going to tell you what got them triggered, though. They are doing what they doing. Whether they working on new projects, whether they touring, but however they eating, they doing it outside of this funny style new space. This is a new funny style shit that a lot of official dudes don't want to be in. And somebody, who is this Mickey dude? Who is that?
I interviewed Mickey Fax. He's on. Mickey Fax was actually in the room when Joe Budden got snuffed. Matter of fact, I'm glad you told me that, because now I'm going to clip that part and put that up. He was actually right there.
Okay, but do they know this dude? That's the triggering shit. Like, yo, who the fuck is this dude laughing and kicking and like, hold up, ain't nothing sweet about none of us.
I get it.
And again, this internet, this cyberspace world is triggering to a lot of dudes who hold themselves a certain way. So when you talking about dudes with these little brand new coming out the house ass dudes, yo, dudes will come up off the shelf for that shit.
But again,
and that's what it is.
I get
it's
you.
Triggering like, yo, hold on, you don't know me.
I get
you don't know our struggle.
I
you
get
don't know
it.
what we went through with them dudes.
It.
You can't say that.
I get it.
You will get parked. Fuck are you laughing at?
I get it, because again, I get it. Mm-hmm. I get it. But again, I always look at, I look at the context, because I see little sideways shout out, but then you kick my back in after the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pay attention to
right. Yeah,
but again, I pay attention. So my whole thing is, if I don't fuck with you, fuck your shout out anyway, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not valid, because I know. So I get what you're saying, but with this, and this is just what this really is. This is a learning moment for everybody, right?
Yeah, it is.
Don't let the situation trigger you, because when they play the full clip, are you gonna say, damn, my bad, I jumped out the window, like with Sarnetta and that stupid shit the other night? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When you see everything in its full context, you jumped out the window and then you gotta apologize.
Right.
You always see me. I always look at everything in its full context, and I'll be like, So when people try to get me to be emotional about shit, I never do it, because I gotta digest it.
Right.
You can't say, yo, and he's saying this, and then, because look, it went all the way another way. You understand?
My son be around some of they kids. These dudes got kids that's 25, 26, 27.
Yeah,
28.
yeah.
You saying that shit about, you like, hold on, man. And they wear that. Yo, my pops was killing B. Yo, my pops was, you know what I'm saying? Killing, my pops is woosing my pop. Yo. And you got some weirdo talking. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, the story, reason why Mickey Fax is on it, the story stems from him, though. You understand what I'm saying? And again, I had to explain to Nori why you can't say flunky.
Yeah.
You can't say flunky. Yo, my internet going in and out, man. Anyway, yo,
mine too.
Yeah, your internet going in and out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we had a certain mark. We got 1,800 people in the room. This is freezing and coming back on, so yeah, no, I was never mad at see, listen. And I'm gonna talk to, I'm gonna talk to I was never mad at Sub-Zero. I call a nigga phone. I don't come on the internet and get emotional. I try to get people on the phone, because I know that y'all want a show. I'm never gonna give y'all a show. I control this shit. I control my emotions, and I speak to people on the phone. You never see me on here. That's my word. When I catch you, I don't do that. Because all I got to do is get a dude on the phone, and we gonna figure it out. And that's behind the scenes. You understand what I'm saying? Even when dude called me a cop on Vlad, I didn't get mad. I mean, behind the scenes, I was on some other shit, but I didn't come on here. I did my little response. Just like when Brother Polite said some shit I didn't like. Just like when Umar said some shit I didn't like. Just like when Lord Jamal said some shit I didn't like. I didn't come on the internet, barking and all that shit. I just gave my little response, but I ain't calling nobody pussy. I'm not doing none of that shit, because at the end of the day, this shit go you know what I'm saying, that shit go a certain way. And if I intend on fucking busting you in your mouth, I'm never gonna tell you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The best time for war is when a nigga think it's peace. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of it all, and like I said, even with myself and Sub-Zero, I was able to understand where he was coming from because I was wrong in the situation. So all you could do is right your wrong. But I ain't never say, yo, look. All I said, yo, the nigga need to move on. But then when he explained something to me, I was like, oh shit, you know what? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And that's it. But what I am gonna get now is the fuck out of here. But listen. The shit will be resolved. You know, it will be resolved. And again, we dealing with hip hop to where it could always come and be a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta be mindful of conversations that can snowball, and you really can't. You know, you ain't got the gloves to hold it.
Yeah,
it can get, and we gotta be responsible. That's why I said whatever we speak on, we research. Whatever we speak on, we must have some type of solution to it. You dig? So the people can really learn. We're not here fucking playing games, man, with this shit. Because it get nasty. It can get nasty. And yo, lives is at stake, man. We had a different type of time.
Yo, when you start calling niggas rats, you call
it gets funny because now dude's livelihood. And it's not like you can get back on.
Let me say something. To all my people. All right, Doggy was shook when Sonetta called. He was copping, please. I'm going to tell you like I tell your mother. Oh, he already out of here.
Yeah,
I never cop no pleading. Yeah. But I do want to say this. Look, I do want to say this. This is very important. And I told you that I had to say this. To all my family, to all my homies that's calling me, my phone been ringing like crazy. I'm just tell everybody, stand down, man. I ain't worried about nothing. Just stand down. We good. You know what I'm saying? Because my phone, that shit ringing on some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
But,
you know?
And I want to say to them, what is going to be the end result?
You know, niggas just
that's all I wanted. That's all. Yo, when we grown, we got kids involved, and no damage is done. The damage is light. What's going to be the end result? I mean, I'm with you. I'm with y'all 1,000%.
Somebody prominent. I ain't gonna name. Said you need permission to beef with Doggie Diamonds. It almost got to be authorized.
Yeah, but that ain't no beef. I get that.
No, because the point they was making was, once you open up that shit, it's a lot that come with that. Yeah, it's a lot that come with that. So I'm just telling everybody, just chill. Because my phone.
Do they understand? But and then you got
niggas don't care though.
They don't. But
niggas don't care.
Then you got to ask yourself, did he understand the indiscretion?
Of course he don't, because niggas be emotional. That's the point I'm making.
So again, I'm getting into my therapeutic bag right here. Because they are triggered and they hot. And I'm trying to, squelch it a little bit. Did he understand the discretion and the magnitude of his actions? Because again, I said he was, he was tearful. I seen him several nights, off balance, off beat, tearful, with that shit in his voice, like you getting ready to get a quarter and you trying to explain to the judge.
Let's be honest. See, I didn't really want to talk about it, but I'm gonna just be real for a minute. When you call another man a bitch, you gotta be ready to fucking throw them hands straight up and down. That's just life, right? That's just life. That's life. I've never got triggered to where I shitted on a man based off of what I think. I gotta know.
Right. So
when I desecrate your name, your likeness, your attribute, and all that, or some emotional shit, and I'm wrong, So all that shit you said, you meant that shit. Cause what you say it for? My name is worth money. This you see this name?
To get a response.
This is the but my thing is this. Okay, but the attention that you gonna get, motherfucker, you don't want. Cause I'm not coming on here face fighting with nobody.
Well, we don't know.
So what's the point? So
again,
what are we doing?
Like I told you, a lot of dudes is in the street running around some crash dummy shit. They are suicidal, but they running around again.
But if I'm your comrade,
subconsciously want to get dealt with.
Look, but if I'm your comrade and I've been your comrade, when you had issues with other people, who was the first person coming in trying to dead that shit? You understand what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something.
So if I get mad at you at any given time and be like, yo, that nigga Blizz is a bitch. How? And mother, we been on here 60 times. Wait, how you a bitch out of nowhere? Based off of what I think and not what I know?
No, but again, that's something different. But if you watch the decline, if you watch, certain things, man, people are not as stable mentally.
But look, I don't like when the lies start getting told. Right? I've never called nobody crying about shit. I call motherfuckers for clarity. Well, everything. Because again, I'm not always right. So a lot of times I try to get people on the phone, but we in the fucking time right now. And this is very important. I gotta talk about this shit. Fuck that. We in a time right now where when you call a man, you could be fucking getting taped.
Yeah.
A man could really be recording your phone call now.
Right.
When you text somebody, they really take, like, what are we doing here? So it's nothing in confidence no more. It's nothing that we could build about. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is bugged. No, chill before you say anything. That is some of the most bitch ass shit ever. If I call a man to talk to him as a man, why are you recording me?
That's the same type of people who call dudes on three-ways and shit. I've seen dudes get bodied behind that.
So how you a real nigga if you recording niggas?
You around somebody, you calling dude on the three-way, he don't know it, or you got his wife in the next room and she listening there hustling, you done gave all type of dudes.
But who the fuck calls somebody? No, but hold on. Who the fuck calls somebody 2:45 in the morning and you live? You never said to me, yo, I'm live right now.
Custies.
This is what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sound asleep.
I'm saying this is.
I'm sound asleep. And again, I'm never going to be off my fucking square because I'm just straight up and down. I am who I am. So I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Did you watch? So again, I've never, ever in my fucking life called somebody and recorded them. I just can't like we and see, this is the whole shit that everybody, yo, I'm real. Let's stick together. Let's do this. I'm not fucking sticking together with nobody. First of all, anything me and the man talked about on the phone, I don't discuss that with nobody else. Period.
Right.
Y'all still don't even know me and Taxstone conversation. I just don't talk about it because that's nobody's fucking business.
Exactly.
So now we at a particular time where I'm fucking sitting here and the phone ringing. Now I'm looking at when niggas call me now, I'm looking at my phone like, yo, hold on. Should I answer this shit? What are we doing? And it's like right now, when you talking to people, it's like you under severe, like we worry about that shit from the police, the feds and all, and I'm not into no street shit, so I don't have to worry about it. But now I never recorded nobody. I never fucking took a nigga text and said, yo, this is what he said. What are we doing? How did we get here? Could somebody explain how we get here? How do we get here when everybody's so fucking real and y'all recording niggas' conversations? You're recording people conversations and you fucking putting out the conversation, or you on live with somebody and you ain't even tell them, yo, I'm live right now. Why is people doing that shit? I'm fucking confused. Now, I know weirdos who do that shit. I know motherfuckers who ain't real niggas who do that shit, but you can't claim to be no real fucking nigga and no street nigga or come from shit and you recording people. I'm not recording nobody. Listen, you could fucking straight up lie. I could be on the phone with you and you could lie the whole time. That lie gonna go in this ear and out the other. The world will never know the fucking lie because I'm not recording nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not recording nobody. That's why I said, you saying I'm looking at what you said right now. I said, you looking or you listening? There's a difference between what you looking at and what the fuck you hear. What did you hear me say?
Mm-hmm.
How did I disrespect you? This is the point I'm making. So now we at a time where, yo, niggas just don't call my phone no more. I'm not answering nobody because I never know when the motherfuckers recording me. I never know when I'm being baited. I never know when you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? And then we going.
Yeah, well,
and then,
you have to be in a space, especially when you're a public figure, when you're a professional.
I'm not answering the phone for none
of
y'all niggas.
Right, you don't, because you always
answering the phone.
Baited. You can always be, and that's how you supposed to speak. You're supposed to be on guard all the time.
But bro,
you never know when you're going to be baited.
But I took for granted that everybody is so fucking real. Now look, this is the issue that I'm having, right? Say an individual do record me, right? Because I'm a notorious liar, whatever the case may be. How is my fucking conversation? How is private conversations on the internet? What are we doing?
That's been going on since MySpace.
I don't partake, but I don't partake in that though. Let me tell y'all
something. But that's what they've been doing. And they've been doing this sucker shit for a long time.
We got
a long time.
Yo, none of y'all niggas don't call me. I'm not answering the phone for none of y'all niggas no more. I'm telling you, because I don't know when you fucking taping me. I don't know, like, because I don't got nothing to hide. I'm gonna keep it funky and I'm gonna stand on anything that I say and do with whatever. But I'm fucking confused about how we're on live, and anybody that I call on live, I'll be like, yo, you live. Like when I call my man Khalil from Mr. Man, yo, you live right now in front of my audience. So what happens, he won't say blah, 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 because how would people call the motherfuckers and we live and you never told me we live? What are we doing?
I told you what we doing.
I told
you what they doing.
Listen. So all y'all niggas who got my number, don't ever call me again, because I'm never picking up the phone for you. Never picking up the phone for you, because y'all niggas is taping niggas. Y'all doing all types of shit, and I'm fucking confused. You saying this show is recorded. This shit is live, you stupid motherfucker. You know what? Get the fuck out of my chat room. Because you said a lot of shit that I don't like. So fuck you and your mother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this. At the end of it all, that shit kind of pissed me off. And motherfuckers keep telling me, yo. And I keep telling niggas, nah, I ain't worried about it. Don't worry about it. Stand down. Don't worry about it. But at the end of the day, the shit was just wrong. And sometimes the apology ain't really good enough sometimes, because you said how you feel, and I gotta live with that. You said how you feel. I'm a bitch. I'm all this shit. Because how did I get there though? But how do we like if we argue, why you a bitch? Why I'm gonna call you a bitch? And that shit was just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I really slept on it, I was like, yo, damn, why nigga go so hard? He was like, yo, I ain't gonna front. I went in on you. But why you do that to me though? Based off of what you think? So you got that on you. You feel that shit. Well, you know what I'm saying?
I tell you this, like I always say, it's very difficult for Black men to bond. When you throw publicity in it, when you throw attention in it, when you throw a bag in it, it's even that much more rare. I'm waiting to see what the hell Del Curry say about Steph Moms. And they were married. I'm serious, man. I'm telling you. People harbor a lot of shit in their heart. And you and them, y'all didn't grow up together. So you really don't know the extent of how he viewed you or didn't view you. And we seeing people who was married with kids, getting ready to go at each other's neck.
Yo,
I've seen family members go hard on each other, like fuck you and fuck you too. And yo,
I'm not.
it is what it is to that degree.
I'm not from
Look
that.
at this. Look at. I know you're not,
I'm
but
not
he
from that.
is. He is.
I'm not
And
from
there's a
that.
history.
Listen,
And
Gully
there's
TV,
a
right?
history
When
there.
Gully TV made a video being disrespectful to me, right? The first fucking comment I said was, I'm not going to say anything back to you because I don't have no hate in my heart for you. I don't even know how to respond.
Right.
I'm not going to be like, oh, you was the bitch the whole time. So that means I felt like that. I don't even know how to respond right now. You understand what I'm saying? So again, when you disrespect me and I come back disrespectful, that means I felt that shit in my heart the whole time. When people be disrespectful and I'm blindsided, but I'm like, yo, why you coming at me? I'm not gonna fucking sit here and be like, oh, fuck you too, nigga. We don't do that. I don't have no issues with you. And if I'm wrong, I will apologize because you got it right. But once you start calling me a bitch and all that shit, you gotta be responsible. You gotta be responsible. That is a language that's not reserved. Rather, you don't use for men.
Right.
Unless you could whip his ass. Period.
Well, period. Like again, and I can only say what I'm saying because, from what you told me, and I was already up there. I made a video and all that. Nobody was there.
And hold on. So let's do this real quick, cause y'all motherfuckers be weird. So this is what we gonna do. Tone Bonafide, you requested $100 from me.
Listen, the aliens will land tonight in your mother house before I give you $100, nigga. Fuck off my line, and I'm blocking you and reporting your shit as spam.
That's what y'all niggas be doing.
Yeah, and on that note, let's do what we do.
Yeah, we about to get up out of here. But now I had to address that shit real quick because my phone, this shit is wilding right now. So hopefully,
are we here?
We're here, but I see it spinning over here. So we're back. We're back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it should start wilding out, man. When we give up the goods, when we give it up.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, for me, let me explain something to y'all. I answer the phone for anybody because the number that rang that night, I didn't know who it was, but I answer the phone for anybody because I never know who's calling. I never know who needs me on that other line. I never know what's going on. So I answer that phone. My phone is open 24 hours. But I'm going to tell y'all what. Any of y'all niggas who call me and you say, yo, what's up, it's me, so I'm fucking banging on you. Y'all will never talk to me on the phone. Y'all will never talk to me on the phone again. I don't give a fuck if it's for a good cause, bad cause, or whatever, because y'all do a lot of weird shit that I don't understand. And I'm not of that. I'm not from that. I don't fucking record niggas. I just don't do that. I just don't do that.
Yeah.
That shit is, I just don't do it. I don't even do that shit with women. I never even went through a female phone. I just don't do certain shit. So when I see men and everybody got this fucking tale of how they put it in the game, so what part of the game was that? What part of the street game was that? Because
that's not street.
No, because if you do certain shit in the street, you get your fucking head knocked off. That's why y'all playing on the internet. And I'm just telling everybody, leave me the fuck out of all this shit. Straight up and down. I ain't got to talk bad about nobody. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say about me, because on these streets, I'm untouched. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Just me, by myself. I don't need a fucking entourage. But the point that I'm making is that do not fucking call me no more. None of y'all niggas. None of y'all niggas that's in this so-called conscious community shit, do not fucking call me. I'm not answering the phone for none of y'all. I answer the phone for Captain Tazariak. That's it. The rest of y'all niggas, don't call me. Don't call me for shit. I don't want to talk to none of y'all niggas because y'all niggas be busting a lot of weirdo ass moves that stay kicking each other back in, and shit is just weird. And the only reason why that shit be happening, because none of y'all got punched in y'all fucking face yet. And that's the truth. Nobody got their jaw broke. But I'm telling you, I ain't telling you nothing. So I'm just saying, just don't call me, because I'm not answering the fucking phone for nobody. Niggas is weird. Niggas do shit that I'm not from that. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, even when I'm wrong and I think you a piece of shit, I'm still not going to tape you. I'm still not going to put you on live. I'm still not going to do shit and put you before people without letting you know I'm about to put you before people. This shit is strange. Shit is just strange. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I'm Doggie motherfucking Diamonds. And to all the homies, leave that shit alone, man. Leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit alone. I'm not doing nothing for views and likes, because I don't got to talk about niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got to talk about niggas, but the shit that happened to me the other night when I slept on it, I was like, yo, hold on. That shit was some violation shit, though. And I'm taking it on the chin. I'm cool with it. But hold on, don't tell me, yo, listen, man. I just get rid of y'all motherfuckers. Don't tell me what to do or say ever, because it's my first time talking about it. So shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Yo, man, we out, man. You wanna close out anything?
Yeah. Homie, I hope the paperwork is not reflective of your true character. If it is, that's some bullshit. You know how that go. You got to live with yourself and your family. I hope you didn't do nobody no harm and get them a whole bunch of time, because that's some foul shit. Cash App is Blizz, BLIZ 155. Y'all know my Instagram. Y'all know my IG. Blizz _ENY Brooklyn. I may go live a little later on. And please, we got 1,800 in the building. Hit the like and subscribe to my page.
Yes.
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube page. You know, it's been a minute. I've been busy, and I wish my co-worker good health, man. Somebody had, they had the double fix, and they still tested positive. So
no, you can't even use those words. Leave that shit alone. So yeah, with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds.
Salute.
Some people been asking me to address some shit. Even my fucking cousin kept telling me, nah. And like I said, it's niggas who's triggered like a motherfucker. Like when you attack me, bro, shit get different outside.
Yeah, get different. Yeah, very
shit
different.
Get different. And I be having to tell niggas, no, nah. It ain't worth it. Because the same way you could send the troops you send could come home in bags. And that's on your hand. You understand what I'm saying? So again,
or up north, eating Jack Mac and shit.
Yeah. So, I'm just confused. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I don't know how I lost 2 pounds this week, but I've been eating good, working out, walking, got my push-up game up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
And again, I don't want to be incited in front of y'all. I like to fucking, be regular. I like to have fun. Y'all know I like to laugh, but I can't let no fucking nigga, no fuck niggas, no nigga ever try to play me, ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You know what I'm saying? Because as men, motherfuckers need to start standing in the man's face, talking a certain way. Straight up. Fuck this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? And I done been in front of niggas, they uncomfortable. I don't even know where niggas live. I was never invited to certain niggas' house. I wonder why. You see niggas in niggas' house. I never was invited to niggas' house. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even. It's just a respect thing. I always give respect, even when people be disrespecting people, and I be like, nah. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Until next time, peace.
Peace. Salute.
Make sure you Click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.